Welcome and thank you for joining this presentation about our National Science Foundation project called CyberUp, Digital Forensics and Incident Response. I'm Tobi West, Principal Investigator for the CyberUp project at Coastline College.
And I'm Anna Carlin, the co-PI at Fullerton College.
I'm a full-time faculty member and department chair for CIS, CST, and Cyber at Coastline College located in Southern California. I'm also the founder and director of CyberTech Girls.
And I'm also a full-time faculty member in the Business and Computer Information Systems Division at Fullerton College, as well as serving as the executive director for our Hornet Security Education Center on campus. I also I'm very active in professional associations such as ASACA Los Angeles and serve on their board as a director and head up their academic relations work.
The CyberUp project also includes co-PIs Dr. Aaron Zentner from Coastline. He provides guidance on the research and project evaluation, and Dr. Nancy Jones providing guidance based on her lengthy experience with CTE grant projects. We also have Dr. Mike Lasecki as our external evaluator, providing information and collecting data about the program itself.
Today's agenda includes information about Coastline College's current program, the demand for cybersecurity professionals, an overview of our NSF ATE project called CyberUp, and the approach we've taken with the project with updates on curriculum and program development for the project. So let's get to it.
Coastline College has been a center of academic excellence in cyber defense education since 2014 and renewed the designation in 2019. This means that Coastline Cybersecurity Program is aligned with the knowledge units of the NICE Cybersecurity Workforce Framework and provides cybersecurity education that prepares students for the workforce. The CAE-CD designation is awarded by the National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security. Prior to the current social distancing requirements, Coastline offered over 80% of its courses through distance learning. The program was prepared for the transition to 100% online and will offer fully online curriculum again this coming spring semester. Many of the students in the Computer Service Technology program at Coastline have work experience and are between the ages of 35 and 45. Some have bachelor's and master's degrees, returning to Coastline for reskilling or to prepare for a promotion in their current job. Coastline's cybersecurity program helps students prepare for jobs in the fields of technology and cybersecurity through hands-on activities in the online classroom using the NetLab remote virtual environment. NetLab provides students the opportunity to practice in a safe environment using a computer, internet, and web browser, which reduces out-of-pocket costs because Coastline provides its cybersecurity program students with access to NetLab at no additional cost. The program has continuous outreach events and activities, including cybersecurity competitions for college students and middle school and high school students. The K-12 pathway includes concurrent and dual enrollment courses with multiple school districts in the Orange County area, teacher camps to provide professional development for K-12 teachers, and annual Pathway Day events to bring high school students onto the college campus to learn more about the program. Cybersecurity job openings are expected to increase by 32% over the coming years between 2018 and 2028. If these jobs are left unfilled due to a lack of skilled cybersecurity professionals, this could leave many companies without security to protect and defend their critical systems. Cybercrime is on the rise, with annual costs reported by the White House Council of Economic Advisors to range between $57 billion and $109 billion in 2018. Skilled cybersecurity professionals are needed in a wide variety of roles, including government, private industry, and academia. This shortage of cybersecurity professionals presents an opportunity for colleges to develop programs that help to satisfy industry demand for skilled cybersecurity workers.
Coastline's CyberUp project focuses on two major entry-level roles in cybersecurity. So if you see the green arrows on the left-hand side, we've identified the cyber crime analyst and the incident responder. CyberSeek is a website that was developed by CompTIA, NICE, and Burning Glass to provide information about cybersecurity pathways. And the tool includes information about careers such as average salary, the common job titles that you might see in open positions, what kind of education they are looking for, the skills, and the total number of jobs that are open nationally. And you can even drill down to a very local level as well. So the interactive career pathways can help students and the parents view the entry-level, mid, and advanced level jobs that they can work towards. And it's just a very great tool for students. It could be guidance counselors or employers that are better trying to understand the national job market in cybersecurity. As noted in this screenshot from CyberSeek, the average salary for a cybercrime analyst is $93,000 a year. Although this is not reflective of an entry-level salary, it does give students an idea of what to expect after some experience in education. And here we want to call out that the requested education has some employers asking for less than a bachelor's degree on their job posting. It's about 9%. And it also indicates in the lower left-hand corner the number of job openings available for cybercrime analysts at a little over 1,000 right now. And so what this shows is this really provides an opportunity for students and two-year colleges to begin providing the education that employers are seeking for this type of a position. And additionally, the CyberUp DFIR curriculum is going to help students prepare for the top skills requested in these work roles.
This screenshot from CyberSeek shows the average annual salary for an incident responder is $85,000. The requested education section shows that about 17% of employers are looking for less than a 4-year degree, which means students can begin applying for these open positions after obtaining a 2-year degree at their local community college. There are 7,783 job openings in this work role, significant number across the country. Coastline also offers courses to help students prepare for 2 of the industry certification exams noted under top certifications requested, including CISSP and Security Plus. The CyberUp project is a new to ATE project running for 3 years from 2018 through 2021. We are in the final year of the project now. Goals of the project include working with an advisory board of industry professionals, government employees, and academia to ensure that the curriculum meets industry needs, development of 6 online courses in digital forensics and incident response, and to write a certificate and an Associate of Science degree. In contrast to curriculum in other regions, the 60-unit associate degree in California does not have much room for major courses due to the heavy emphasis on general education requirements. We typically have between 6 and 8 courses that we can move into the major core courses of a specialized program. Anna and I have been working on this project since about early 2017. We were both interested in and had taught digital forensics at Cal Poly Pomona, and then we heard a Stop Think Connect webinar about incident response and the great need for skilled workers in this profession. At a conference, there was an opportunity to attend 2 workshops, one on the NSF ATE program and one on incident response, and because they were at the same time, we decided to divide and conquer and attend both workshops, one of each of us into each workshop. And that helped us develop out the idea to build curriculum and build a program for our community colleges. We applied then for the grant in October of 2017, and we were notified of the grant in 2018 in the springtime. So from there we began immediately assembling the advisory board. We did have a few names already of people that we had planned for the advisory board, but we really developed out a bigger group so that we could have between 15 and 20 people. The performance period is October 2018 through September 2021, and as of January 7th, 2021, there are 38 weeks remaining in the project. As of May 2020, our curriculum for the project was fully approved by the Community College State Chancellor's Office. The new degree and certificate were added to the catalog as of October 2020. The process began with the frameworks to provide a high-level outline of the courses to share with our advisory board, followed by several meetings with the advisory board members to review the curriculum and ensure that it meets industry needs. A survey was sent out to all advisory board members to gather additional asynchronous feedback and gather any final thoughts from the board members to validate the curriculum plans. The external evaluator collected data and visited our campus to meet with the PI and co-PIs working on the project each year. The external evaluation report was provided to give an overview of the progress to date. The course outlines of record were taken to local and regional curriculum committees for approval in the spring and fall semesters of 2019, along with the degree and certificate based on these courses. In our area, community college curriculum for CTE programs requires approval from an advisory board, local curriculum committee at the college, regional approval, and finally approval from the state chancellor's office. Due to COVID-19, this took an extra couple of months during the spring 2020 semester. The programs appear in Coastline's fall 2020 catalog addendum.
We're now working on finalizing the project with our next steps, including creation of mock evidence files that will be used by students for their hands-on lab assignments. The evidence has real-world scenarios that students can relate to, and it'll span multiple courses, similar to the way an investigator may receive some information and then follow up on the evidence from additional suspects or locations. The courses will be hosted in the Canvas Learning Management System because this is a platform that Coastline uses for all its courses, and nearly all of the 116 community colleges are using it across the state of California. We will be writing our labs for use in NetLab, where students will be able to connect to a remote environment without the need to download large files to their own local systems. Forensics workstations often require extensive processing power in order to index the files, and so the NetLab environment is going to function as our forensics workstation for students. Coastline is currently offering the first course in the series, Introduction to Digital Forensics, and as we complete the courses, they're going to be added to the Canvas Commons so that any other college or university can adapt those or adopt them for their own program. And my school, Fullerton College, has started the process of adapting and adopting the curriculum into our cybersecurity program already.
And Coastline now has 3 additional classes in the program on the spring 2021 schedule. So we're very excited to see our first enrollments in those classes as well, including Intro to Incident Response, Cybercrime, and the Intermediate Digital Forensics course. The frameworks used in this project include CyberSeek, the NICE Cybersecurity Workforce Framework, and SANS DFIR. CyberSeek provided the career pathways, work roles, and labor market information to demonstrate the need for the project. It also provides information related to skills requested and industry certifications in demand for these work roles. The NICE Cybersecurity Workforce Framework was used to gather the knowledge, skills, and abilities that students would need to perform in these work roles. The roles of Cyber Defense Forensics Analyst and Cyber Defense Incident Responder were selected because they most closely aligned with the types of positions in digital forensics and incident response. SANS is well known for providing industry-recognized bootcamp-style training for security professionals. SANS GIAC certification is highly regarded in the cybersecurity community due to the depth of knowledge needed in order to pass the exams. The objectives of the GCFE and the GCIH exams were selected to ensure that the curriculum would also meet industry needs.
In order to deliver the content to students in the distance learning environment, the Canvas Learning Management System and NDG NetLab Plus virtual environments were selected. Coastline College uses a course template that is similar to the California Virtual Campus Online Education Initiative template that provides quality and consistency in the course content setup. This helps students to easily navigate courses within the program because the content is broken down into modules with a very consistent pattern and flow that they can rely on for term after term. NetLab provides students with a safe remote working environment, reducing costs to attend courses at Coastline College. Students are not required to pay for access to the NetLab environment, which contains many open source and paid tools that students will encounter in their real-world working environments. This helps students experience the tools in mock scenarios so they can better understand how they work and how to conduct analysis using those same tools.
Coastline has been working with the local high schools to help develop concurrent and dual enrollment programs to help prepare students with cybersecurity skills during their high school years. In this program, we are expecting career changers and students interested in reskilling, often with a background in IT and computer networking. So we propose that students should take 1 or 2 courses from the major per term each year to complete their associate degree within 2 years, or the certificate within 2 years. Additional pathway options are available through individual advising based on the student's goals and prior academic experience. The introductory courses are to be taken in year 1, followed by intermediate courses and the capstone course in year 2. Some students may need additional preparatory courses depending on their skill level and prior experience. Degree and certificate programs cannot have hidden prerequisites, so the proposed advisories are in place for students that may not have prior experience in these areas. Many of our feeder schools are already taking these introductory courses with Coastline as part of their dual and concurrent enrollment programs, while other returning adult students may have these courses from their prior academic experience, or they may already have these certifications from their current work experience. Coastline College's cybersecurity program has seen continuous growth over the past several years, including the DFIR program, the Cybersecurity Apprenticeship Program, regional academies for AWS, Cisco, CompTIA, Palo Alto, and Red Hat, along with outreach events to support program pathways for K-12 and returning adult students. Outreach events such as Gen Cyber, Cyber Tech Girls, and Cyber Patriot help to develop early interest in cybersecurity that positions students for entry-level cybersecurity work roles. Gen Cyber is a 1-week camp based on cybersecurity first principles in which we partner with local middle school and high school teachers to ensure the materials and activities are age appropriate. In 2019, we had 50 girls attend the camp. Cyber Tech Girls is typically a 1-day hands-on event for middle school and high school girls with workshops in digital forensics, hardware, and capture the flag challenges. And Cyber Patriot usually brings over 100 students to our campus each month for free training and competition during non-pandemic times. All these programs include mentors from college students to industry professionals. This year, Coastline's Gen Cyber Camp will be focused on an intro to Quantico and digital forensics. We are partnering with a local government agency to develop workshops that simulate real-world experiences in law enforcement with a mock case to help students build interest in forensics and cybersecurity. We're hoping for an on-campus experience in July to invite 20 junior and senior high school girls to the Gen Cyber Camp. Coastline's program is equity-minded to assist students at all levels of experience, with program pathways ranging from introductory cybersecurity courses through to upskilling courses such as CISSP. Our program has seen continued growth over the past 5 years, having awarded over 400 degrees and certificates in cybersecurity and computer networking. We anticipate that students will continue to be attracted to the program as the course offerings are continuously updated to meet industry demands and student interest. Please feel free to reach out to us should you have any questions about the project or our programs. We are happy to make new connections and have provided our LinkedIn information in case you'd like to connect that way. For more information on the project, our microsite is available on the ATE website noted here.
And it was our pleasure to share with you the project that is near and dear to our hearts and the great work that we can help in furthering individuals going into this career path. We look forward to seeing you at the next Western Academy Support and Training Center event.
Thanks, everyone.